Hello Cancer, and welcome to Positive Light Tarot. My name is Tracy. I am so happy that you're here with me today. This is going to be your weekly reading, and it is going to cover January 20th to about the 26th. We are going to get right into your reading. Now, if you do find that you are connecting with the reading, please let me know in the comments. I do really appreciate it. Helps me to connect with your energy. All right, Cancer, we just went through a full moon in your sign on the 13th. So I'm sure you're still feeling the effects of that full moon. It was a full moon that really invites us to transform the way we relate our emotions. So we could be, a lot of you could have been going through an intensely emotional experience, maybe trying to clear up some feelings from the past. Let's see what the energies show for you. Again, we will concentrate on your incoming energies. Let's find out what those energies are. Spirit, angels, and guides for the beautiful sign Cancer. Incoming energies. We'll then follow this up with your tarot cards. Get a little bit more in depth about what's happening as we move through the week. Let's find out. Spirit, angels, guides, anything else? And you got co-create and you got loyal heart. So number 40, co-create, co-creating with spirit, looking for wisdom. It could be that you are searching for that wisdom, whether that's internal wisdom or whether you're seeking that from someone in your life. Again, with number 35, loyal heart, really feeling a great deal of loyalty, dedication. Could be that you are experiencing a partnership that is on a very deep level. For some of you, I really think you are co-creating with spirit on a very honest level. And I think what that means is that you're being really true and honest with yourself. Opening up your feelings about what it is you want to, what the messages are that you want to relay, what the intentions are that you want to set, the things that are most important to you on a deeper level. And again, I really do believe that you are really trying to come to terms with being extremely honest with your feelings. And I think that's why these two energies are here for you at this time. But we'll find out more as we get into the tarot cards. We want to explore this, of course, more, Cancer. All right, now let's go to the bottom of the deck because we always go 3 back and find out what your current energies are, because those current energies have a lot to do with the experience and the things that you are going through right now, the things that are transforming for you right now. Number 41, we've got soulmates. And again, with co-create and soulmates, I really feel like there is, you are going through a deep sort of realization or spiritual enlightenment at this time. And I think that, there could be a partnership that is around you that is a secure partnership. For some of you, it could be a partnership that really proves to be loyal and honest. I think you're trying to find and seek information. I think that you're really trying to pull out a whole new way of feeling. I think you're really getting down and honest with how you feel. And I think you're trying to figure out how to communicate that. The All That Glitters, number 16, is that mask. It's the mask that sometimes we wear. Sometimes we wear a mask. Maybe we're masking our feelings, our true emotions with somebody in our life, a partnership. Partnerships, of course, don't always have to be love partnerships. They can be soulmates and partnerships with people you work with. It could be your friend. It could be family members. It could be a lover as well. But with the All That Glitters is really, I think that, again, you really want to pull off the masks. I think you're ready to really delve into the true honesty of a situation, of how you feel about things in your life. And January is a great time to do that. And I think with this full moon that we have just kind of gone through in your sign, it's really helping you to delve into that on a much deeper level. I think that this is really opening up this Justice card, this feeling of fairness, equality, balance, restoring that balance. Really, again, really figuring out where you want to dedicate yourself emotionally, whether it is in partnerships, whether it is to do with work, how you relate to your money, how you relate to new experiences in your life, new connections in your life. I think that you are evaluating a lot of things in your life, and I think this is what is helping you to recenter your energy. So this is a very deep emotions that with the energies that are coming through for you as we go through January 20th to the 26th. Let's get right into the tarot cards. Let's find out a little bit more. Cancer, let's find out. We're going to do the 9-card spread. All the incoming energies. We'll talk about them and then I will clarify them as well. So let's start with the first row. Spirit Angels, Guides. The beautiful sign, Cancer. What would you like to share with this beautiful sign? Excellent. All right, we've got, I'm going to do that. Okay, we need the center of the reading. There we go. And then we've got the last 3 cards. Excellent. Oh, that one for sure, and that one. There we go. All right, interesting how they've all fallen out here. All right, so we've got number 13, Death, all about transformations. It's ready, it's time. I think you really are gearing up to feel a sense of completion. I think you're ready for a cycle in your life to end. I think that this is why you are co-creating. This is why you are really delving into your inner wisdom and trusting in that, because there's some cycle that you are ready to close out. You are ready to emerge into something new here. Number 3, the Empress, beautiful, abundant queen, most abundant queen in all of the deck. And again, I think that you are feeling like you are on that verge of beginning something new. The 5 of Coins can again be your feeling of alienation or feeling a little bit like you've been doing things on your own. And I think that with the 5 of Coins coming up in your incoming energies has a lot to do with this co-creation, has a lot to do with that soulmate energy, community, working together and collaborating with people so that you don't have to feel like you're going at things on your own. You don't have to go through transformations all by yourself. There's a supportive energy around you. The 9 of Wands is your ability to be able to withstand any challenges that come your way. And even though sometimes you feel like it's sometimes feeling like, you know, I always feel like there's always another hurdle for me to encounter, and I'm you know, you're almost tired of the energy. But what it does is it builds up a sense of resiliency. It builds up a sense of inner strength. And I think that you're really showing a lot of that, because there is something that you are ready to embark on here. Releasing something from the past is going to help you bring that new sense of renewal with number 20, the Judgment, and that being in the center of the reading has a lot to do with the Death card as well. As you can see, they're both enlightened in purple, and this is a great sense of enlightenment for you. Again, that co-create energy is you co-creating with spirit, with the divine energy, the divine source that is around you. And you are coming to a point in your life where you are really starting to pull off the mask. You are looking at things honestly. And you are dedicating yourself to something new. The 4 of Coins is you, again, I think you're ready to transform your energy. I think you're ready to accept the transformations that are coming in around you. But you're also holding on to something very tightly. There's something that you're finding hard to release. And we'll find out more when we clarify that. It could be something from the past that you feel that, you know, it's been challenges from the past, but we have to learn to accept those challenges. We need to learn to release those challenges so we can move on to the next chapter. You got the Ace of Cups, so this is the new beginning of abundance that you are ready to embark on. This has been something that has been of a challenge for you, but it's a cycle that is ending, and I think new abundance is, you're on that verge of that new renewal. You got the Knight of Coins, of course, the slowest moving knight, but he's a very diligent knight. He plans and plants his seeds carefully because he really does feel a great deal of success coming his way. He is very slow moving because he's methodical. He's thinking about the things that he wants to do, and I think that this is all to do with careful planning. I think that you are carefully planning your next moves. I think you've been planting seeds for a very long time. And you've been just waiting for that right moment where you feel that you can break free. And then that 8 of Cups is you breaking free, you emotionally taking a risk. With the 8 of Cups, it is walking away from the drama. It is walking away from that stagnation. It's you ready to embark on a new journey. And even though you might not know exactly where it's going to lead you to, it's something that you've been planning. You've been planning this. This is an emotional journey that you're ready to take because you are ready to refresh your energy, renew your energy. And you're doing it because you are tapping into what what you honestly are ready to embark on. You know, again, it's really evaluating. You've been doing a lot of evaluation, you've been doing a lot of thinking about where you want to take the next steps in your life, and now you are pulling off that mask. You are ready to look at it, and you're looking at it from all different angles. You know, it's not always is everything going to be run smoothly and be perfect, right? I mean, that's what can be scary about it. But the Nine of Wands shows your resiliency. It shows your strength of character. It shows that if you need to set boundaries, that you're ready to do it. Like, there is a whole new sense of inner strength here for you. And it's a wonderful, I'm so happy to see this right in the beginning of 2025. All right, let's get to your clarifying cards. Let's find out what each one of these means. So again, lots of transformations are taking place for you, because I think that, again, with that full moon that we had on the 13th in your sign Cancer, it was that invitation at that moment for you to transform your life. It was a way for you to relate to your emotions, and I believe that this is what is happening. So the week prior, this is now the week after that full moon, and now you are starting to feel the effects of it in a very positive way. So let's go with that number 13, the Death card. Let's find out what's happening. All right, you've got the Six of Cups. So again, you know, transformations. Six of Cups can be seen, I take this card in two different ways, because it can be past. It can be dealing with the past. It can be nostalgia. It can be remembering wonderful memories from the past. It could be people coming in from your past. I think there's things from your past that you are dealing with. I think that you are at that transformational period where you are ready to heal from past wounds. And what better way to start off 2025 than to actually, try and heal from all of that, right? Try and remove whatever those obstacles that have been standing in your way from preventing you from moving forward. And I believe that's why this transformational card is here. The Death card is here to remind you that yes, we can still think about those wonderful memories. We can still think about beautiful things from the past, but it's time for us to make some significant changes. And it's time for us to release old patterns, old habits, old things that are not allowing our energy to renew. We have to release, to a certain extent, something from the past so that we can renew our energy and embark on something that we are ready for. Honestly, you're ready for this change. Let's get the Empress. Let's find out what's going on with the Empress here. Spirit, angels, guides. Thank you. And you got the Tower. All right, so number 16, the Tower. The Tower, of course, is about change. And there is a lot of change happening for you. And I don't want you to be scared of the Tower, because sometimes there are changes that just are necessary. And even though, none of us really like to embark on change, it is what helps us release things in our life that maybe have been putting us on the wrong, have been setting us in the wrong direction. Sometimes we need something to change drastically and suddenly so that we can feel inspiration, so that we can feel positive movement forward. And I think this Tower card is here to show you that the seeds that you are planting can't grow if you're not ready to nurture them. And in order to nurture them properly, and in order to see that growth, you need to accept some significant changes that are coming your way. These significant changes are opening up new experiences for you. Let's find out with the Five of Coins, because I think there's a lot of you that have been feeling a little bit alone in your feelings. You've been feeling a little bit that way. And you got number 20, Karma, which is Judgment card. And I think a lot of the feelings of alienation, or that feeling of not belonging, has a lot to do with really having to delve into your past and reconnect in a new way. Releasing something from that past is allowing you a new renewal, allowing you to no longer feel as if you don't belong, because you do. You do. And I think that you are honestly opening up a whole new chapter. And I think that you are ready to co-create, and I think you are ready to collaborate, and I think you're ready to open up a community of support. And I think that that is going to help you along this journey. And, you know, again, if we're used to sort of trying to emotionally deal with everything on our own, sometimes we just don't get the answers we're looking for. You know, even though you're very intuitive, you can trust on your intuition all the time. Absolutely, Cancer, you're extremely intuitive and you really work well with your emotional wisdom. But sometimes we need something to give us that spark, that energy to see that there is change happening. You are ready to accept this change and you have the strength to do it. So don't underestimate your strength. The 9 of Wands, much strength. And look at that, number 19, the sun. You couldn't have got a better card. A major arcana, sun, Leo energy. The sun is shining down on you to show you that these are all positive movements forward for you. These are the positive movements that are helping you journey into a new phase of your life. You're ready to set new intentions. You are ready to set new goals. You're ready to reach those goals. And again, I think that a lot of it comes down to you being really loyal, being really honest with yourself and with the people around you. It's opening up those communications so that you're not keeping things hidden, that you're keeping that lines of communication open. Now, on the 19th of January, we are entering the sun is entering Aquarius. So Aquarius is a very creative time. Right, it's a very creative energy. They are the rebel, and they are the genius, and it really is. Sometimes it is really that indication of, you know, sometimes we have to break the rules a little bit, and maybe you need to break those rules a little bit to allow that sun to shine. It means that you're going to have to release something, but I believe that this is probably one of the best times for you because you have the strength to do it. Let's get number 20, Judgment. Let's find out what's happening with the center of the reading there. We've got the Judgment card. I do think that you are dealing with your past. It might require you to put a little bit of a pause. You know, there is no fast forward movement here. And that's what I'm kind of liking that with this week. I think this is a week of reflection. I think this is a week to really be honest with the things that you want to pursue as you move forward. And by being able to look at things from new perspectives, to be able to take in that information and to be able to allow yourself the time to do it is going to help you set the pace and set the path positively, right? It's going to allow you to deal with whatever it is that's come up from the past that maybe needs to be dealt with. And maybe you need to find that closure from that as well. So a new perspective is going to help bring you a new sense of renewal. And the 4 of Coins, you're holding on tightly. We need to release something so that we can see these transformations take place. And you got the 7 of Wands. And it just shows, again, this strength that you have, because the 7 of Wands is it is Leo energy. Again, you've got a lot of Leo energy showing that this is your time to shine. This is your time to face things head on. You've got a protection around you because you're co-creating and you're bringing in spiritual guidance. And the 7 of Wands just shows your strength of character. And that even though in times of transformation, it can be difficult because we do have to release something that we've had control over. Just know that you have the strength to do it. If you are having to stand up against somebody, maybe there is somebody who is trying to give you their point of view and you're finding it really hard to release yourself to understand this point of view. It's still okay to stand your ground. It's still okay to stick up for your morals, your values, the things that are important to you. You still want to fight for those. It's important to do that. We can still look at other perspectives of things to allow a renewal process to take place. But it doesn't mean we have to undermine what is important to us. Those things always will stay true to what makes you who you are. The Ace of Cups is the abundance. And I feel like there is a lot of abundance around you. You got 2 8s here. And I think sometimes you hold back your own emotional abundance because you always feel trapped. I feel like you are afraid. There's something that holds you back from really allowing that emotional abundance around you. The 8 of Swords is very much Gemini energy. So if that means anything to any of you, it could be, if you know your birth chart, it can be parts of your chart. It shows that you set restrictions because your mind puts those restrictions there. And you really have to open up your heart. You need that loyal heart. You need to open up your heart and trust that your heart is leading you in a very abundant way. Do not feel that sense of entrapment. Don't allow your mind to keep telling you one thing, but your heart is telling you another. I think you're going to get some positive messages with the Eight of Wands, because these two messages wanted to come up for you together. And again, I think that there is something that you have to walk away from. The Eight of Cups, you see we've got 8, 8, 8. So I want you to keep the number 8 as a very significant number as we move through this week. But you see, there is something that you need to emotionally release so that you can have a better thought process. You have to open up you have to open up your communications that you have with your mind, so that you're not sabotaging your plans or sabotaging things that are of great abundance, because I feel like there's this abundance is waiting for you, but you always put yourself in a position where you self-talk something down. There's going to be movement here, and I'm happy to say that there's going to be some movement, because I think that you are going to start to see the love that is around you, and the abundance and the supportive connections around you. And I think it's going to be messages that are coming through. They're going to help give you more of a positive spin on things, so you can release yourself, break yourself free from whatever you feel has been making you feel trapped. The Knight of Coins. Let's find out with the Knight of Coins. The slow-moving knight who's very methodical. He's planning his strategies. The Two of Swords. Again, I think you feel a little bit at an impasse. I think you're afraid of change. I think you're afraid. And it's showing in these cards that there are so many transformations that are right there. You're on the verge of magical, beautiful transformations. But you are at an impasse because, again, you feel blindfolded. You feel a little bit trapped. You're not quite sure exactly, where this new journey is going to take you, and you're fearful of the change. But this change is going to open up a whole new way of thinking for you, and this new way of thinking is going to revitalize your energy. You are ready for this breakthrough. You're ready for a renewal. And when I think that you will be receiving communications, and whether it's documentations, it could be contracts, it could be agreements of some sort, maybe something that hasn't been clear, because with all that glitters, it could have been a contract that looked really glittery, it looked really good on the outside, but you've really had to delve deep. You really have to get to the truth of everything so that you can release yourself, release that mask, release your arms covering your heart. It's time to follow what your heart wants. Open up those doors, and it's okay to feel a little vulnerable. It's okay to feel a little bit scared, because I think that what that's going to do is it's actually going to show you that you are on the right path. And even though it's maybe it's requiring a little bit of patience, it's requiring you to persevere a little bit. There is a whole new world that's waiting for you. And I think intuitively you already know it. It's just, again, it's your fear of losing control. And you're so used to being in control, especially of your emotions, Cancer, that it's hard to release that. But this Two of Swords shows you that when you can put those swords down and you can release your arms from covering your heart, you will be able to remove that blindfold, and you will be able to turn yourself around, and you're going to see this beautiful sunshine that is surrounding you. So I do believe that there is a lot of transformations, emotional transformations taking place for you in this next week. The Eight of Cups, and of course you got the High Priestess. This one was just like on the brink of wanting to just fly out. The High Priestess, again, Pisces energy, very intuitive. And I think in trusting in your intuition, it comes up in all of your readings. It comes up every single time. It is a consistent factor in who you are. It just shows that you do have a divine connection. You are able to co-create with your spiritual guidance, with God, with your faith, with your religion. And it shows that the deep mysteries, the deep secrets, the deep things that sort of brew sort of inside of you, I think that you're ready to release them. I think you're ready. I think this Eight of Cups is you ready to embark on a new emotional journey. And I think you are spiritually ready for this huge change that's happening for you. It's a positive change. Do not look at that Tower card and go, oh my gosh, Tower. I think the Tower card in this case is opening up your mind to new experiences and a new way of thinking. And that's really going to help you embark on this new journey, because there is some incredible new energy coming your way. All right, we're going to get your animal spirit card. Let's find out what the animal spirit would like to share with you. And spirit angels guides for the beautiful sign Cancer. Let's find out what that, oh, look at that. Here, I didn't even notice, and it had already fallen out. And you got the eagle. So mastery, you are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Kind of what we've been talking about here. It says, let go of the past and soar. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world. Oh my goodness. I wish I picked this card for you because I think it's fitting for the reading. But your spiritual ancestors and your angels are giving you such incredible guidance at this time. So that eagle spirit, mastery, you're mastering something for yourself. I love this. All right, we're going to get your angel message. I'm going to read a little bit from it. Let's find out what your angel message is for this week. And it is new beginnings. Look at that. You got the daffodil fairy. And look at how beautiful and almost illuminates with sunshine as well. So it really is giving that very positive vibe. So new beginnings. And look at the number 10. When we look at number 10s, we know that there's the ending of cycles because in numerology, the 10 is about endings. But it's also about new beginnings. You're ready for a new cycle. So the spirit of the daffodil fairy, this is what she's saying. It's time to start a new project or a new cycle. Life force and vitality are emerging. Release that which doesn't serve and support you. Make way for a new start. Success is at hand. So beautiful new beginnings for you. All right, my wonderful, beautiful, supportive Cancer. Thank you so much for all of your love and support. Again, if this reading is relating with you this time, please, of course, let me know in the comments. We're going to get your angel number, but we want to really remember the number 888. You do have a lot of 2s in your reading as well. 2s are all about balance, harmony, unity. Because with the number 20, karma, you got that twice as well. So keep those numbers in mind. But your angel number and message is all about reflect. 666. It says love, affection, compassion, kindness, attention, and self-love. Several unexpected developments will enter your life and impact how you feel. This is a chance to reevaluate your identity. You need a mental shift towards greater optimism, self-assurance, and trust. Put your faith in your gut and inner voice. Pay attention to your feelings and use them to help you become a better person. It's just enriching what you already have. Beautiful. So reflecting 666. So a very, very important number for you to keep in mind. Again, if you see any of these synchronicities, it is your angels reaching out to you. They are sending you messages. Thank you so much, Cancer, for joining me this week. I hope you enjoy your reading. Please let me know in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. It helps my channel grow. I really appreciate all your love and support, Cancer. And until next time, sending you love, light, and positive vibes.